cannot comprehend how the Delafos we dealt with could possibly be the hero of legend. How did it come to this? And why?
Gee whiz, enough with the questions. Why don't you ask him? It's not like I'm his keeper.
Let's ask Vuskov for a ride to Guju.
Time for a handy-dandy fairy flute.
Off we go! Go faster! This feels great! Go faster!
Whatever happened to the flower on your head, Kool-Aid? I think it goes dormant after the...
Look at that! Figured y'all had reached the mana tree by now. What happened to that seed you were gonna use to climb the cliffs?
Oh, we fixed that problem ages ago. You should see the size of the stalk.
Good to hear it. But you picked a heck of a time to be visiting Guju, a big feller with a sword.
Orin's alive?
For now. But he does...
He's trying his best by my account. Let's just say you better get up there as quick as you...
I don't know how strong Orin is, but I doubt he's stronger than De La Fosse.
And there's Liza's statue to worry about as well.
Orin. Liza.
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. I seem you have happy doing business with you. I seem you have happy doing business with you. I seem you happy doing business with you. Come back anytime. Welcome. You can't go wrong with these goods. Come again soon. Welcome. All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look. Thank you for your purchase. Come back again sometime.
Let me see. This might be useful. This might be useful. Give me them. I need it.
You are not worthy to...
Oh no! Liza!
The rabble has returned. The powers sealed within this land have returned to me. Gareth, Avatar of Earth and Power. Heed my summons. Destroy...
Orin!
I was too... Liza... I wanted the power... Val, I'm not asking. Just... remember the... world.
Orin? Core stones? But both of them. Core stones. Orin.
Gotta say, humans and the like are more tenacious than I thought. To go so far. Sproutlings are connected to our fellows in our environment, but I've never seen that kind of devotion in...
Orin may have been mistaken in the means of his undertaking.
Say what you want, but I'm never... I guess that things are never as cut and dried as... If we'd only been able to learn more about Orin... Now that we're here, it's basically up to...
You think he was telling the truth?
Beats me.
Orin's gone, but I have so many questions. There has... What he did was wrong, but I can't fault him for wanting...
I agree.
For now, let's go break the news to Watts about Liza and Orin. I promise, Orin. I'll remember, and I'll consider the vision you sacrificed yourself for.
Did you... By the looks on your face...
Sorry. We were...
Not your fault or responsibility. All I want to know is...
His name's Delafos. And...
There's trouble a-brewing. The
Benevolent? It can't...
Yep, Garrett the Benevodon of Earth was...
We can't let Watts' home be destroyed. Everyone, are you...
I mean, sure, if you think we're up to fighting...
Right now, there's nobody else.
Y'all are willing...
We have to try.
I spotted the Benevodon
A boat in the sand. Well, it'll give us a foothold in the shift.
with the seal broken in my... I know I've asked you for...
We will. Let's head straight...
Perfect.
Benevodons might be too much for us, but we have to protect Gucci. After what Orin did, and what he suffered, I don't know how I feel about him anymore. Sadness? Anger? What I do know is that he didn't deserve to be cut down like that.
It's so frustrating. I want to be mad, but my anger's mixed up in... so many other emotions.
Maybe if we'd met earlier, things would have been different.
My impression of Orin was not favorable, even at the end. But I assume that Val holds many more memories of the man than I.
They were acquainted before I joined the pilgrimage. Now, it's dealing with a lack of closure for the emotions Orin left behind.
Feels great. My guess is that's the boat we're looking for, the Dialogue. We made it to the Dialogue.
There is nothing that seems as sinister as a Benevodon here.
Should we board and take a look?
How? Can Ramco give us a lift?
Ramco's still a bit.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Ow. That's one way to board.
Oh no. Gareth is coming.
Watch my hand.
we won, but...
Defeating them won't make them disappear. The Benevodons are part of nature, aspects of the elements.
What's this?
Huh?
Oh my. Do you suppose this light could be the Lumina Lantern? One of the elemental vessels?
How did it turn up here, of all places?
The legends say the hero sailed the world defeating Benevodons in each empire. This craft and its contents are most likely a relic from that era. The goddess bequeathed the vessels unto her champion in order to aid him on his mission to seal the monsters.
That makes it sound like the hero and goddess were on good terms back then, considering her gifts.
Something must have happened that turned him against the mana goddess.
Deilophos used the dialect to seal away the Benevodons originally. His loss is our gain. If he wants to throw away his elemental vessels, then I say we call dibs on him. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Now what do we do? Even if we wanted to get Hina's core stone back, we don't know where Deilophos went.
If he's going around waking up sleeping Benevodons, maybe we can head...
The Benevodons seem to be sealed near the homelands of the Alms. There are 7 monsters left, so...
If you will... I know of someone stationed in the Lagrazzo Dark... His name is...
The Dark Archives sound promising. We might even be in time to meet up with the newly appointed Alm of Darkness.
Thanks, Palomina. Lagrazzo is as good a place to start as any.
The Dark Archives are on the southern end of the Trinia continent, on Brazzo Islet.
Sounds like we gotta give Vuskov another call. The northern coast should be a good place to pick out a tune on the fairy flute. I almost forgot about the Alms of Light and Darkness. Have they finally been appointed?
Usually they would have made it to the capital by this point in the pilgrimage, but...
Nothing about this journey has been following the norms. It's troubling.
Well, the people at Lagrazzo will probably know something.
Tell us more about the head curator, Palomina.
Ace is a very scholarly specimen. I have met none so knowledgeable on as many subjects as him. As my tutor, he took great care of me when I visited the archives.
A teacher, then. I look forward to meeting him.
Lagrazzo has the Dark Archives, which means there are lots of books there, right?
More than I have ever witnessed around the world. They say all knowledge is housed in its halls.
I hope we find more information about all this. And about core stones. It's so gloomy here. Feels like we're gonna get jumped by a ghost or something.
Could you not
It is not as grim. Brazzo Islet is known.
Is that
Delay.
creep?
Is that necessary?
The name does this place justice. It sure is dark. Where should we look for Aish? I guess in town is as good a place to start as any. Taking this. Yes! Taking this.
Babu, badoodle, da baba doo bum. Dub, bubble bada. Dub, bubble bada. Dada, guguda.
Let me see. Nice!
Welcome! You can't go wrong with these goods. Come again soon. Welcome. All these goods are the. Take a look at my base meal form your purchase. Take a base meal form your Take a look base meal form your Take a look base meal form your Take a look base meal form your purchase. Come back again sometime. Welcome. Peruse at your leisure. I see you have happy doing business with you. I see you have happy doing business with you. I see you 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 happy doing business with. I see you happy doing business with you. 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 Come back anytime.
Yes!
Pamail, welcome back to the Ark.
Who are you?
Please, remain calm. I am pleased to see...
Quite. After the appointment of the new Alm of Water, we received word. As you may have surmised, the Alm of Darkness has not yet been named. That is, if I am indeed addressing the Alms and Soul. I am honored to make your acquaintances. If it were not for the presence of your companion here, I might have
Did you call her Pamail?
Oh, I assumed her fellow Alms would be familiar with her. Palomina prefers to go by Pamail when visiting Legratz.
Oh, you mean when you wear that outfit?
Unfortunately,
Nonsense! Your disguise.
you are too kind.
Well, if you two are friends, that makes this quicker. Can you help us find a way to deal with Dalefo?
Dalefos? I did not expect to hear the name of such an ancient hero spoken under these circumstances. An unsettled... Much as I would love to analyze your... We must now turn our attentions to...
Great! Less smoke?
Forgive my directness, but our...
Could be.
This is the first time I've observed a Sproutling up close. Our resource...
I'm kinda busy with this whole Dalef...
I will take you...
Whoa there, but...
Circling... I believe your best chance against Dalefos would be to set... Unfortunately, the creation of such things has long...
Makes sense to outlaw things that hurt people.
You will find that it has taken quite some time. Arvid's War comes to mind, the single longest and deadliest conflict. The combat records of the time we have on file state that...
Oh, I get it. The scholars wanted to keep people...
As you... But I digress. So goes the tale of how the legendary hero traversed the world. See, even here in Legrazzo, we has a defeated Benevodon. After the monsters were sealed away, whispers of curses swept through the lands. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. As foretold, the Tomespire now teems with fearsome enemies. The forbidden scripture you now seek rests in the middle of their nest.
But what are we gonna do?
We must beat Dalefos at his own game, of course. Fear not. I will see you to the Passagean Tomespire myself.
Did Ace just say he was coming with us? Into a den of monsters?
Can't be. He must mean to see us to the entrance.
Ace is certainly interesting, but he does seem to want to help us get to the Tomespire at least.
We've restocked the stores of ink, but according to my notes, I am afraid that the structural...
Already? How time flies. Without the fairy's arrival to remind us this year, we must have completely forgotten.
That's how you're propping up this place? Given the state of the architecture in Legrazzo, I shouldn't be surprised. It's a little... crooked.
How quick you are to judge. Every minute detail of these halls has been measured thoroughly for structural integrity. As such, even the slightest bit of negligence in the upkeep will cause the complete collapse of the building.
Then what are you doing? Get a replacement now!
The apprentice scribe was meant to acquire a suitable reinforcement, I believe. You should ask him. More importantly, am I in the presence of this year's convoy of alms?
Yes, indeed. Though they are currently lacking an alm...
Fascinating. An alm of the moon has not...
What are we supposed...
Honestly, I care more about...
He can't just let the building fall.
We will accompany Aish, so as to attempt to...
Hooray. We get to babysit the head cur-
Okay, if I were an apprentice scribe, where would I be? In the archives, I guess. Yes! Let me see. Nice! Yes! Excuse me. I'm supposed to ask you about
Support? I don't know if we have any
Hang on. Aren't you the one in charge of getting new ones?
I wasn't given any official requisition notice from management. Restocking these things takes time. I keep trying to tell them. Though, it is the scheduled maintenance period for the courtyard. The entire building could fall and crush the documents we have on file. There's a record of just such a tragedy in the past. A large number of tomes and the scholars in charge of them went missing after a freak accident. They were caught up in...
Oh no. I can't waste any more time. Forget about the history lesson. What can I do to help now?
Well, if you can find an object of equivalent length, I'm sure that will work. There has to be something here in the archives. Let's see here. The courtyard structure needs... Thank you for taking the trouble to assist us. We hardly ever see such...
Friendly, huh? You don't have a lot of helpful neighbors here?
A hazard of Lagrazzo's locale. This gloomy place doesn't lend itself. I suppose a soul guard from Tiania such as yourself may be predisposed to helping people.
Not another long-winded tangent. I don't have time. Hold that thought. Gotta take care of a few things. Right, so if I were a building support, where would I be? Guess it's back to the archives I go. Hey, mind if...
Oh ho! I see that you too are a connoisseur of sweeping implements.
Wow! How is something so old in such good condition?
Can't you guess? Not a single one of us scholars cares a whit for cleaning.
So it's a decoration? Well, I'd love to get some use out of the thing, but it's too long.
A pity.
Then maybe you should...
A new face? Splendid! Me? Why, I'm Von...
A what?
A giant! Large, hulking, humanoid
From storybooks like the one...
This is proof of the existence of giants!
I didn't realize it was such an important fork.
Why didn't you say so?
But I can't use something of great...
Never sacrifice...
When you put it... All right. Finally! This should be the perfect size. Now to take it back to Aish. If he's finished with his conversation, that is. Taking this.
sproutlings are like nothing I've...
You said you're of a very advanced age, correct? The regenerative plants like...
Oh, you're back!
Sorry, it took a while to...
The diminutive nature of sproutlings might be an evolutionary mean.
Val, you have the replacement.
It's not exactly what we wanted, but I found a giant...
Oh, yes, the support.
Do you mind? We were chronicling our newest discovery.
Keeping your city...
I suppose we might as well replace the support. A fine post, I must say.
Val, in acknowledgement of your services to the archives, I would like to present you with the old support.
Thanks, but we don't need your leftover junk.
Goodness! I believe this item would be better identified as the elemental vessel, Shade Sight.
How fortunate. It appears that luck is on your side, Val.
They used an elemental...
We use the tools at our disposal, but I digress. We are finished here, if I am not mistaken. Let us make our way to the tomes.
I doubt that Aish and I will ever see eye to eye.
How do you manage to keep...
We have been friends since our youth, and fellowship begets forgiveness.
So,
that's one more elemental... Sounds like we all had a tough time with this little adventure. Better gear up and make sure I'm ready to take on the Passagian Tomespire. Let's rest up.